Britain is one of Europe's leading economies and a global player in the world of finance. London has long had close trade ties with the US.
A government study recently found that the British economy is set to profit in the region of up to £10 billion annually from TTIP. And after reassurances that the government-sponsored National Health Service will be shielded from negative fallout, the British have a very relaxed view on the issue.
Spain is a key supplier of fruit and vegetables for all of Europe. So it's farmers who could profit most from a new free trade agreement.
Here in Spain, TTIP has no relevance for a broader public. There are some left-wing groups and parties and environmental organizations who are trying to lobby against the free trade agreement, but it's hard for them to find their audience.
In Hungary, economic growth has been flat over the past few years. And since the new government took power, the country has mainly been focused on domestic issues.
Since the banking system is with more than 50% back in Hungarian hands since recently, this is something which is also very important for the government now. And in such political climate, it's rare that people are discussing openly about the goods and the bads of a free trade agreement between the EU and the United States.
Meanwhile, negotiations on the trade agreement are underway in Brussels.
The EU Commission insists that the free trade agreement is a huge chance for the European economy, but of course there are many opponents also here in Brussels. For example, in the European Parliament, where many members of Parliament fear for European standards, for example, consumer protection standards or employment standards. And the fact that many of the negotiations take place behind closed doors doesn't really help, because transparency might be the one thing to help disperse fears in Europe.